Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Daily Political Tarot Readings here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you so much for being here. I am so grateful for you. Thank you. Thank you for everything. All right. We have got some interesting stuff to cover today. Oh, my gosh. All right. But first, I just want to say, if you're watching this on replay, you can go down in the description box. Everything is time-stamped every day. So you can go in, you can pick and choose what you're interested in, get in and get out, and you don't have to listen to me jibber-jab. And if you are, because I've got your 12 questions for today, all the questions are already in the description box. So if anybody wants to follow along, you can do that too. 10% of my income from everything Black and Orange goes to feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That's an ongoing thing. Hello, Lynette. Hello, Kylo, Catherine, Doxy, Mom, Sharon. Hello, everybody. And we've epic troll slayers who keep us safe and make this possible. Thank you. Okay. The first question for today has to do with, according to the Daily Beast is reporting on a documentary that Discovery Plus is coming out with tonight or something. It's about, according to the Daily Beast and this thing, paranormal investigators are claiming there is a demon roaming the White House. Did Trump forget somebody on the way out? I mean, that's where we're starting. All right, let me grab ye old cards here. Really? Really? Oh, I'm sorry, Bonnie. I've got my questions for today. Sorry. You just put them in the chat. It's usually just before I go live is when I gather them. So anything in all caps in the chat before I go live, I just grab them. So sorry. I'm here tomorrow. I'm here. And there's some days I come in, I've got like 3 questions, period, and that's it. And I'm going live with like 3 questions. So it is first come, first serve. So it's just certain days I've got all 12 by the time I come on, which is awesome. But anyway. So, all right. So let me kind of restart this. And okay, we're starting at 3 minutes in. Make sure I timestamp this. And apparently Discovery Plus is having a documentary, and even they're putting it in quotes. But according to the Daily Beast, paranormal investigators are claiming there is a demon roaming the White House. Now, while I haven't seen Stephen Miller in a while, I doubt they mean him. I think he left. But he might still be hanging upside down from the rafters. You never know. So, yeah, and the image for the article is just like glowing red eyes in the red sky over the White House. It's like, really? I would also like to say, for the record, this is my opinion. But thank you, Kay. My opinion only. Your mileage may vary. What you think, that's fine. But if you come to me and you're like, oh my gosh, there's a demon, my response is going to be, there are no such things as demons. There aren't. There is astral gunk. There is all of the, basically at this level, when we're doing things and we're giving off energy, it's kind of why you like kind of your favorite seat and your favorite this and your favorite that. Some of it is your energy is kind of rubbed off onto it, and there's enough of it that it's just more comfortable to you. And why you need to clean it, clean out with salt and water or sage or whatever every once in a while to help. So because you're constantly giving off this energy. Well, a lot of this energy on the astral, it just kind of sits there, and it's kind of just slightly sticky. because the energy we give off for some reason is a little bit sticky. It sticks to the walls, it sticks to objects, it sticks to other people. It can be quite calming to some people. So on the astral level, you've got this energy lying around, and it starts kind of like forming dust bunnies, astral gunky dust bunnies, and then it gets more coherent and you get these kind of misshapen things. Or you get people who are absolutely heinous beyond belief, Epstein, who, when they leave their bodies, they go down to a lower vibration level, and they're still attached to the divine. We're all always attached, and there is a small trickle charge, as I call it, going down to that level, trying to give him just enough energy so his system can finally reboot, and he can be brought back into the energy can be brought back into the divine. But while people like the grossness, while he's down there, he still wants that kind of energy that he's familiar with. And so what happens there is, like, if I try to imagine in my head, like, where he is, it's almost like he's started to, like, in his how he presents himself is starting to kind of turn slightly monstrous. And it's just starting to turn kind of slightly monstrous. Not that he can do much, but it's to scare people. And when these they can maybe gather enough energy and steal energy from the astral gunk little mini monsters that are going by, and they're parasites. They're sucking up energy off the astral, and if they can start interacting with the physical world at all, they're trying. The whole point is the mask of fear. Make it scary, make it terrifying, make you feel bad. It's because they're parasites. They want that negative energy. They're eating it. It's how they're surviving, because they refuse. Those people, they are connected to the divine, but they're refusing to use that energy. It's high vibration. I don't want it. I don't want it. They can't get away from it. And over the long period of time, it'll restart their system and they'll rise up out of that. But for now, you basically, if there are demons, there's it's not like Nosferatu. Yeah, it's like that, only energetic parasites. They don't drink blood. They drink fear and depression and low vibration stuff. I was going to say, there in the first, I think it was the first episode of Red Dwarf, the TV show. This guy wakes up after having been in stasis for a stupid amount of time. The whole show's a comedy. If you don't know Red Dwarf, it's a comedy show that takes place on a spaceship in deep space. And this guy, he wakes up and he's apparently been in stasis for this stupid amount of time. And the only living creature that's still there has evolved from a cat. So it looks human, but has evolved from cats. And there are all these wonderful things that he does. His name is Cat. But when he first sees the human, because he can speak and what have you, and he sees the human and he goes, "What is that? Could be scary. Better make myself look big." And that's that line I keep referring to quite often. Better make myself look big. That's what that is. The cats do. If they're scared, they'll turn kind of sideways and they'll make themselves look big. So they're big and scary. They're more something you should be afraid of. easy, not as small and weak. So, yes, Lyndon Bortry reminded me of the Red Dwarf cat. Yep, that's who I'm talking about. So these are, one way or the other, this is astral gunk. If anyone ever comes to me and is like, oh my gosh, they're demons, I'm like, okay, there's astral gunk. And maybe there's a person who's trying to live in the astral gunk. The remains, the worst parts of a nasty person who's trying to live in the astral gunk. Oh, but this idea of demons, we're in trouble. Well, we can't get rid of them. Of course you can get rid of them. They're gunk. You can clean your house. Okay, so I'll quit talking about that. But so in the article, it's saying that there's a demon in the White House. There were many. Trump, Bannon, Mueller. I'll stop there. But anyway, but they were trying to say it was it Franklin Pierce? Oh, now I can't remember. Was it Harris or Pierce? Somebody who unfortunately, and this is very sad, whose son passed away in the White House. And bless, I wouldn't, oh my gosh, I would not wish that on my worst enemy. But they're trying to say that the mother would write letters to him. And I don't know, it opened up some portal to the beat. I don't know. Writing letters in that situation like that is actually surprisingly therapeutic, especially for the time when they didn't have therapy, So, but yeah. Kylo says the idea of the devil is like humanity's greatest scapegoat. Mm-hmm. And Kylo is also saying, I don't think we need demons. We have humans to already do the job. There we go. Oh my gosh, musical Neptunian. Arnold Rimmer points to Craig Charles as the galactic source of astral gunk. Is Arnold Rimmer, and he is a fantastic swimmer. And so, is there a demon in the White House? A year ago, too many to count. But right now, is there a demon in the White House? White House. Hello. I cannot believe that I can believe it. But the Trumps went in there and Donald Trump went to the White House and said it's a dump. You idiot. What an honor. What an honor it would be to be in the White House. Even just to visit. I've never visited Washington, D.C. I've never taken a tour. Have any of you guys taken a tour of the White House? Because I love historical stuff. And it just seems amazing. It's an amazing building, at least from what I can tell. Okay. Is there astral gunk in the White House in general? Yeah, but that can be anything from just the energetic dust bunnies to something more than that. It hasn't. They don't clean it out very often astrally. Annette Denham is saying yes, it has a lot of energy. Electra Storm says the line was always long when they did give tours. Okay. Susan says yes, it was cool. Awesome. Sharon Sipe is gone. Yes. Yes, it's a lot of energy. Polywanda, hey Polywanda, is saying, I've always assumed Trump had demonic protection. How else to explain his ability to slip away? Jupiter. First of all, we live in a patriarchy, and he is a rich white male who's a bully, whose family was wealthy. That explains most of it. Then all this other stuff, Jupiter, the great beneficent, where it's sitting in his chart, it's pouring positive energy. It's a constant source of luck, but also big blowhard, overblown energy to his sun and his moon. So, but Aspie Third Eye says there's some degree of dust everywhere. Luckily, the light is a broom. True. Yeah. So anyway, White House. Oh, spooky, spooky. People have passed away there. There's been a lot of emotion there. There's been a lot of negative emotion there. There's a lot of stress. There's been grief, worry. Hang on, sorry, neck tightening up. There's been grief. There's been worry. There's been full Two of Wands, Magician, Three of Cups, Six of Cups. Do these look like the cards of demonic activity to you? They're just going about their jobs. There's lots of communication back and forth. There is energy there. They're also protectors at the White House. Yes, I hadn't really twigged on that. But yes, they're protectors of the White House. And the founding fathers in general formed kind of a collective energy after they passed on that is protecting the country. But there's also a part of it that's protecting. There are definitely guardians of the White House and those who work there, who do a lot of good. And so that they can just keep on keeping on. There's definitely some low-level gunk there, but it's not as much as you would think in a place with that much energy, that much potentially negative energy. It's that old, that isn't cleaned out properly. It's actually surprisingly okay because of the guardians. And people pray for the president. They pray for the vice president. It really makes a difference. So, no. The demons in the White House left on January 20th, 2021. But yeah, if there's ever like negative spirit, terrifying, demon-y, da-da-da-da-da-da. It's like, oh yeah, astral gunk trying to make itself look big. You are a really gross dust bunny. You're like cobwebs, and it's like one of those cobweb dust bunnies. It's just sticky and just like, ew, get off me. That's how seriously you should take those things. So anyway, also I have to share this before I get into the other questions, because we still have 6 questions left from Don Winslow's list of about January 6th. But before we get into that, someone I know was saying, hang on, is it just me or is Mike Lindell's mustache getting smaller? And I was like, what? And apparently his mustache used to go out to about here. And apparently it's more up here now. It's getting shorter. And we're just wondering how short it's going to get. So I was curious. So I Googled Mike Lindell mustache. It is slightly shorter. It's not too much, but I did run across this, so I thought I would share.
Oh, where do I don't see it. There's that. There's that. Oh, there it is. Okay. Sorry, it took me a second. I did run across that. So I thought I'd share. Yeah. So, anyway, just a small aside. All right, we'll go on to the next thing. In 21. All right. Yes, Sandra. Freaky Friday funnies. Yes. All right. So at 21, we're starting with, we're going on to, this is a slight variation on Don Winslow's actual question, because this, I think, is more accurately something we can look at. Did Republican officials purposefully give insurrectionist tours of the U.S. Capitol prior to January 6th? As in, they were absolutely giving tours to point out where things were, how to get to certain places, actual tours. Because you would think, even just giving a general tour to a group of constituents, not that they should have been doing that under the COVID mandates, but sure, okay, that would be on camera. Who was on that tour? And during the tour, what parts of the Capitol did they go to? Wouldn't it just be obvious on camera who it was and who they were giving tours to? And did those people show up during the insurrection? And did no one think it through that maybe all of this would be on camera? Or maybe they just didn't care. So we should ask, I think. All right. Did Republicans purposefully give insurrectionist tours at the U.S. Capitol prior to January 6th to point out where things were, give them a lay of the land? Wow, some of these people are really dumb. Yes, it feels like there were tours. It feels like they were on purpose. And when they are going to be called to the carpet, and when they are, they're going to be like, but I like, well, I thought he's kind of like, I thought I'd get away with it. What do you mean you're calling me to task? What do you mean you're trying to hold me accountable for something? This must be the cruel state here because I do what I want. You know, that sort of garbage. Insult to injury. Yes, the insult to injury card. That would explain this whole situation very well. Because it would be, the insult would be the people who would do this. The injury was what happened on January 6th. The insult is didn't think about getting caught. Figured they'd get away with it, they'd be in charge. Trump would take care of them. You guys really didn't think that you really didn't think that you could fail. Wow. Entitlement. 9 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Holy cats. Judgment. Yeah. Where's the protection? Where's it protected? Where is it not? Fruits of labor. Here, 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 and here. Walking through, working the plan. going in with knowledge, and this is also the Republicans giving the tours, giving the information, and lo and behold, there will be judgment. Wow, my skin's crawling. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Don't get it. I don't get it. I don't. Yes, Sophia Chavez. The insurrectionists the insurrectionist bunch are arrogant. They are. They are. I can't wrap my head around it. GM Dave says ignorance is very insulting, especially when coming from someone who feels superior. Hello, Pat Shepard. Good morrow, friends. Polly Wanda says, I truly believe Cohen is remorseful, but how does he make good to all of the people he ruined while he was under Trump's spell? Pegasus says, you haven't been infused with Fox News for 25 years. This is true. This is true. Michael Grant says, Trump is only concerned about Trump. Surprise. Yeah. On just between us, on Thanksgiving, before dinner, someone had turned on the TV. It was just on. And I came upon my sister and my nephew. And they were in that room, they were talking, and it kind of surprised me. I mean, my oldest sister, I don't really know exactly what her politics are. We just don't talk about it. But this was her eldest son, who is openly gay. Openly. No fan of the right. And bless you. Bless you, nephew of mine. Bless you every day of your life. You are awesome. And I came in and I saw that Fox News was on the TV, and I just looked at it and I looked at them. It's like, do you? And they were both just like, no, you could, no, we're not watching that. And my nephew was like, and if you could turn that off, that would be great. I was like, I will be happy to. Yikes. So 28 minutes in. And we're only on the third question. We've covered a lot of ground today. Next question. Why are Republicans so scared of their January 6th phone records coming out? They're called receipts. There was an article the other day. There was so much going on. I didn't get to read on it. It's something about Eric Trump using burner phone. Do you guys remember something about that? But they were using burner phones to talk to the basically the people involved were using burner phones to try to avoid being found out or something, but apparently not if they're saying, oh yeah, that person called Eric Trump on a burner phone or something. So, thank you, Sandy. Thank you. So, why are Republicans so worried? Yeah, we were trying to organize brunch. We were trying to organize dinner. We were trying to organize dinner for later. Yeah, there's a really good buffet. Yeah, there's a good buffet, and we were trying to organize, what time everybody was going to be there, and if we should meet in the bar next door. That's all. So yeah, during the insurrection, yeah, we were just trying to sort out dinner. Yeah, called the president. Wanted to ask him if he was you know, or if he'd rather go to the steakhouse, or, you know, there's a new restaurant. Yeah, it's just opening. You know, I called him. I thought maybe he'd want to know, like, maybe he'd like the restaurant. We could all meet there and have dinner. Magician. Yeah, you're trying to organize. Hey, here, right there. This is what's going on here. This is what's going on there. This is what's... Please. Ay. Full. 4 of Pentacles. 2 of Cups. Devil. 10 of Cups. Why are the Republicans afraid of their phone records getting out? Because they thought they were acting with impunity, that they could do whatever they wanted. Nope. They could do whatever they wanted to get away with it, and it's turning out, oh wait, maybe we won't get away with it. This is... I just saw GM Dave saying burner phones are a myth, and the networks keep the records. Nothing is hidden. There you go. Yeah, Carrie, exactly. Just a normal day on the hill, you know? Yeah. And Justin's mom, is it true January 6th is a day the Catholics celebrate? I believe it's January 5th. Usually that's the Epiphany. Epiphany? And where they take, I'll have some form of Christmas decorations up until January 5th. I haven't been Catholic in decades and decades, but it's comfortable to me. It's what I grew up with. So these are the records. This is the committee getting the records, what have you, and it does not show good things. And this is getting to the bottom of it. So yeah, they should be worried. These guys, these people, if anything from these last couple of questions or last few questions, if it's anything, it's just the sheer arrogance, the absolute blind, entitled arrogance. Man. Oh, 12th night is the 6th. So the Epiphany is on the 6th. Okay, thank you. Okay, so that must be why we take them down on the 5th, because it's the day before Epiphany. Great. Thank you. Okie dokie. Thank you, guys. Alrighty. Gary Atkins, I agree. When you're in a public place, Fox Entertainment is so creepy. It is. Cat Shepherd, I love that. My birthday falls on 10 Lords a Leaping. I love that. Cute. SB Third Eye says, outside of these chats, I always type Fox with a capital U substituted for the O. Doing that here would probably have some high collar peeps banning me. I'm trying to keep it clean around here, but that's very funny. It's very funny. All right, where are we? Okay. 3430. This isn't a question I have been asking. This is the next one, but maybe they're worth asking. Maybe there's something here we should know about. Why did it take 6 months to form the January 6th Select Committee? I mean, yes, we know they were trying some other things and what have you, but it took a long time. Why did it take so long? I haven't really been questioning it, but I thought we should have a look. It's on this list of Don Winslow's questions, so let's have a look. Maybe there's something there. Is there any nefarious reason? Well, other than the Republicans dragging their heels. Sheila from Inquisitive Tarot. Hello, Sheila. CNN reporting that Ukraine president says coup being planned against him. I have something about that in the questions, but I didn't know that the president specifically saying there's a coup planned against him. Hang on. Let me make sure I add that in. And thank you, Sheila. Thank you. Oh, Oh, the last question today, the 12th question, is going to be about there's movement, at least small, but there's movement on the Apprentice outtake tapes. Ukraine. Oh, it's right after these questions. Oh. Here we go. Let me make sure I put this in. CNN reporting Ukraine president says coup being planned against him by Putin. Yeah. I already had a question about, as he was asking about if Putin invade Ukraine in the next few months. But thank you. So I've put that in. Thank you, Marby. Thank you. Pegasus says the first was rejection. We're going to go back to at 37:30. We're going to go back to where we were here. 37:30. Why did it take 6 months to form the January 6th Select Committee? And I know there was, I know there was a delay, but why? Is there something more nefarious than just Republicans dragging their feet? Pegasus says, first there was the rejection of the bipartisan idea of a committee for January 6th, then done all Democratic. Okay, that makes sense. Did I miss something? I don't think so. So is there something, why did it take 6 months to form a committee, January 6th committee? You would have thought this would be, trying to strike while the iron was hot. I've got McConnell right there. Right there. His little speech after everyone being afraid for their lives to McConnell being behind letting Trump off from being impeached again, from being removed again after a second impeachment. And he said, well, there are criminal matters, there are criminal courts that can take care of this. Queen of Wands, Holly, Cruz, McConnell, Jordan, really trying to get in the way. Really trying to get in the way. Sheila is saying he can't, from Inquisitive Tarot, saying he cannot come back. I can't take it again. He's not coming back. He's not. I don't know a single decent reader who says he's coming back. Oh, is somebody complaining again that I draw close on some of my tarot cards? Yes. Like I said, I'm just trying to keep the energy up here because we read on these really icky people, and then we can come back up. So I try to keep the chat clean. I just try to keep the energy just up here. So Sheila says, I don't think so either, but it's a fear. Well, you're not alone. You're not alone in that fear, but we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. All right, 9 of Wands, Knight of Cups, Ace of Wands, 4 of Swords, King of Swords. I'm getting a mental image of everybody from McConnell to Cruz to Jordan to Gates to everybody. I'm getting this mental image like down at floor level, and those people, they're putting people out and tripping them in the aisles. Not literally, but they're tripping that person. They're tripping that person. They're tripping that person. It was just Republicans just dragging. But we should find out. I don't think anybody's going to be held accountable for the delays, though. No, Polly Wanda, no violence. No violence. Nope. Ixnay on the islands of A. Mm-mm. Thank you, Thelma. Thank you, Thelma. Page of Wands. The message. Trying to clean up the mess. Devil. Yeah, that was the insurrection. Knight of Swords. Okay. Ace of Swords. 3 of Swords. 8 of Swords. They know what they did. They know what they were a part of. The Republicans were. And they knew what could potentially be coming after them. If anything, they're just surprised they've been able to get away with as much as they have. But they find ways to make things take longer and longer until the lack of action is really hurting. But the sword of truth is at the center. And the sword of truth ain't playing. And the day you turned on Liz Cheney will be a day you regret. Okay, so at 43, related, probably this will be a brief reading. Why did it take 9 months before the January 6th committee issued their first subpoenas? Well, they had to come up with a plan, but things have just taken so long. Hello, Kathy. I hope your day's going well. Let's see. Why did it take... Page of Pentacles. Why did it take so long for the committee to issue subpoenas? Page of Pentacles. Part of it feels like they didn't necessarily need to for a while. They were definitely working out a plan, but it feels like there were some people coming forward right up front who were volunteering. It's like, look, as long as we can talk about this in private. What do you want to know? And then there were some other people who came along and said, look, as long as you can, we talk about this in private, but specifically, if you can just give me a subpoena, just hand me a subpoena. What do you want to know? It wasn't as much of a delay as we think it was. Not quite. That's what I'm getting. Thank you, Kathy. Star. 6 of Pentacles Chariot. Oh, the select committee. They're not playing around. They are not playing around. I keep thinking they're being quiet. They're being fairly quiet. Where, this next question I'm very interested in, but are they really? And then it's like every time I read on them, it's just like, oh, you do not want to be on their list. So, okay, 4530. Now this I am interested in, very much so. 4530, and I'm interested in all of them, but this particularly, and the one after this. But anyway, there are good questions. Stay tuned for good questions. Why has there only been one public hearing in almost a year? Of it's November 26th. We are just over a month away from the first anniversary, and there has been actually, I can't even say have, because that's plural. There has been exactly one public hearing. Why? Sheila Inquisitive Tarot is saying strategic planning. That's my guess. But coming out with a report at the end is a report. But getting people on the record in public is what's really going to make a difference. Emperor, that's Trump. He's the goal. Kathy Anderson, have there been private hearings? Many, apparently. Many. More than 200. So, Magician. 8 of Cups. 10 of Swords. Star. And 10 of Wands. Trying to organize it all. They're definitely doing readings. There are people. This is my card of evidence. This is the perfect card for this. This is people in the committee asking questions. This is the card of like a good lawyer or a bad car salesman, whichever. But in this case, it's a good lawyer. This is people coming in, leaving evidence and going. Someone else coming in, leaving evidence and going. Someone else coming in, leaving evidence and going. Until you end up with this pile of evidence. Night and day. And it's really bad for the people who were involved in this. And some of them are very big names. And they're trying to organize everything. So that then when they finally do go after the biggest names, they've got the receipts. It can't be oh, well, I did this. Really? Because this person, and this person gave separately, under oath, said that, no, this is what happens. And this was the result. Receipts, receipts, receipts. All the receipts. Jeff Sitzman says, will there be prime time hearings? Yes, please. Ooh. Marie Henson is asking, take away a bashing point from the Republicans. Could be. Sandra Nevin says, holding cards next to chest, then whammy. I like that. Yes, I did, Sheila. Kathy Anderson, afraid of a public hearing. Who's watching? That's true. It may be stopping some of the higher ups from being able to work out a story amongst themselves. Like, well, it's revealing what the committee knows. Okay. Are there going to be primetime hearings and really public hearings? Actually, I should write that down. We're at 50. big, let's just say big public hearings. I'm getting so much better at typing. These little nails. Oh, do. Yeah, okay, I need to just get rid of this. And sorry, my description box is too long. I have too much stuff in there. And it complains. There we go. Got to sort it out. Okay. So where are we? At 51. Okay. Sorry. The time stamping can make things a little harrowing sometimes, trying to juggle everything. Sheila is saying, I'd like to see some public hearings, though. I understand. Sandra Nevin says, buy popcorn, buy stock in popcorn quick, public hearings. Marie Henson says, the anticipation can punish as much as the tree switch you're waiting on. You have a point. Yes, you do. So, will there be big public January 6th select committee hearings that we're going to be glued to the television? They're going to be big. Six of Pentacles. All right, that's giving a little. But this is Republicans. Let me see what else I got here. Okay. Six of Wands. High Priestess. Ten of Swords. Four of Pentacles. Temperance. This is the far right who thought they got away with it. This is a card of secrets. Keep the secrets. But the center card is Ten of Swords. This is all the legal bad stuff going into these people's metaphorical backs. And not having these Republicans not having the backing they need to skate out from underneath this. It's related to that old saying about if you try to kill a king, you best not miss. Well, they didn't take down the Biden presidency, and now there's going to be accountability. But what is this Temperance card? Because I don't know that they're going to be treated with temperance. It feels might be doing things in public. If they start acting out, if the Republicans who are being questioned start acting out, it's there for the world to see. Or if somebody turns against Trump, it's there for the world to see. Oh, I love this. Polly Wanda, I have missed you. I love how your mind works. Polly Wanda says, prepare for primetime public performances and paparazzi pictures of pernicious personalities. I love your mind. I love your mind. That is so awesome. Carmela, have a good day, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Don Gubb says, oh, Polly, I spat all over the phone reading that. That's awesome. Drew Kathy Anderson, the Republicans, they didn't think the insurrection would fail. Nine of Cups. That's the committee. That is the committee. That's someone sitting in front of the committee. Oh, and this character looks smug, but these people don't feel smug. Page of Wands. Devil. Six of Cups. Hold, please. Big public hearings. January 6th Select Committee. Big public hearings. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, please let this be true. Because I'm reading on the collective energy. My spiritual beliefs is that we're doing this to connect to the collective energy and try to interact with it and connect to others and all of this. It's not 100% accurate. Surprising what does come up, but oh my gosh, I hope this is accurate, because I've got Liz Cheney here. She is talking to a fellow Republican, and she is saying to this, whoever this is, did you, like, and she's got the receipts, did you go here? Did you discuss this? Did you call this? But basically putting it out in such a way that it is absolutely, to the average person out in the country, just people going about their lives out in the country, they see how vile and corrupt this is. So it is shocking. Her father shot someone in the face. Do not underestimate Liz. Whew. Strength, Tower, Star. Do I have spare popcorn downstairs in my little pantry in my little shelves in the basement? I think I do. I think we're gonna need it. Okay. Yes, Sheila from Inquisitive Tarot. She's a force to be reckoned with. Yep. Wow. Okay. Dang. All right. At 58:30, and this might be this, but let's get confirmation. 58:30, the last of Don Winslow's questions. Why hasn't a single member of the Trump family been subpoenaed? Why has not a single member of the Trump family been subpoenaed? Nary a one. Oh my, I didn't refill my little humidifier. That's why my eye's starting to hurt. Jeff Sitzman, I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. I'm so excited. I just can't. Sheila is saying they're working up to it. A single Trump person. And the following question would be, is there going to be a big public hearing with Trump? Sheila says strategic planning, waves of subpoenas, building the story in levels. Yes. Ace of Pentacles. Feels like a clock. Piece by piece. Like clockwork. Okay. Page of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. 8 of Swords. 2 of Pentacles. 5 of Swords. Oh, there were definitely messages. Yeah, from the Trumps to the, not just Donald, it was just the kids as well. And them trying to skate out of it. But what they did is they were a part of it. They were part of this. I'm getting the kids. At 101, Trump public hearing. Will there be a big Trump public hearing with the January 6th Select Committee? Where are you, you rotten pumpkin? Stinking rotten jack-o'-lantern the day, like 5 days after Halloween. Okay. Big public hearing with Trump. Yes, he would try to take it to court and all of this stuff, but so? Ace of Cups. He was the goal from the beginning. That's what it feels like. Page of Wands. But I'm not talking about a video deposition. No. Plunk your whatever that is in a chair in front of the committee. There's the man. That could be a subpoena. There's the man. Trying to fight it, of course. Trying to fight it every way he possibly can. He might. He might. Might. I'm feeling there's a chance. Yes, Sandra Nevins, that. Oh, boy. Sheila from Inquisitive Terror saying they need to put a special counsel to investigate this. Yeah, I think so too. But then again, we need something public, and we need something that's not going to take 2-3 years. I kind of wish they'd maybe do both. Why not? Yes, Apple. Issue his subpoena early. Duh. Yeah. Get your greasy Aquanet smelling self into the chair in front of the committee and the cameras. Fighting. Yeah, his ability to fight these things feels like it's dwindling. This is still trying everything, but it's feeling like it's going through the motions rather than having an effect. Sun, Justice, 2 of Courts wouldn't side with him. The courts would not side with him. He would have to go. Trump under oath. Yes, Polly Wanda. What is this? Trump under oath. That's a mystery to ponder. Michael Grant says, I have not issued a subpoena ducis tectums. I'm not sure what that is lately. I have the urge to depose a government official. The need for truth. Yes. I don't care if it's a media circus. I don't care if it could politically blow up in people's faces. We need people held accountable in public. Right there. The corruption, trying to destroy our democracy. High Priestess. They have the receipts. Oh, sitting in front of the committee. I don't know. I've got a mental image of Trump just going, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know. Apple saying subpoena Garland and to question him. Why? Why would they subpoena Garland? Michelle Sutherland is saying it means bring the evidence with you. Oh, okay. Is that to bring the evidence with you, or is it, who's supposed to bring the evidence with them? The person being subpoenaed? I don't know. Sorry. Sun Empress message. We're going to hear a lot. Whether we get to hear Trump or not, there's a little thread there that's going, but it's not like yes or no. But it's not a still up in the air. It's like a tilting, just starting to tilt toward yes. But okay, fingers crossed. Okay. Taylor B says yes, the I don't recall defense. Yep. $108. Reading on Ukraine. Oh, Putin, you murderous blankety blank. All right, CNN is reporting the Ukraine president says that a coup is being planned against him by Putin. As Ukraine makes strides to become more independent, will Putin invade in the next few months to try and keep that from happening? Putin, stay in your lane. Oh, yes, that's right, Holly and Francis. Perfect memory. Man, idiot president. Lying freely. Those are 5 words? Man, orange president lying freely? Wasn't that the... All right. True, Sandra and Evans. Reminders, Putin once KGB, always KGB. Yeah. Really, Putin? Going to... planning a coup on the current president of Ukraine. Really? I don't put it past him. Just wondering if he's really that dumb. Because if anything's going to bring NATO together, but then again, he feels like he got away with what he got away with. Ten of Swords. That's a card for the reading. Let's see if that's we're in the right area energetically. Let's see what the cards say. Knight of Pentacles. 9 of Wands. 2 of Pentacles. 10 of Wands. 9 of Pentacles. This is not a, this is destabilizing. This is putting up defenses, destabilizing, burden of trying to add protection. Sitting pretty. I'm the cards aren't necessarily saying big invasion. Or is this a coup as in, I don't know, what could it be? Putin destabilizing, trying to create a coup, take out the Ukraine president, install a flunky. Yes, Sheila, slow moving coup. Insult to injury, 5 of swords. 3 of swords. 4 of swords. Queen of cups. Death card. Chariot. If the president of Ukraine is saying that Putin is planning a coup, believe him. This isn't necessarily saying whether it will succeed or not, but is that the plan? These cards are saying, oh, heck, yeah. Right through the heart, quiet as a tomb. This is, this has to do with NATO. Over a death. Oh, yeah, believe him. Oh, and it feels like the CIA does. It feels like the CIA does believe him. Michael Grant, I like that. Wait until I start taking accounting. I'll make Weisselberg sweat. See, Torino is saying Putin's new book, What Not to Do with a Dummy. Eight of Swords. Hemmed in. Queen of Wands. Page of Cups. 2 of Wands. Really? Guess what this is the card of? Can you say poison? Putin can. So he's actually going to succeed? Is Putin going to actually succeed? Sheila says, that's how I see the card too. Would you want to drink out of a cup with fish in it? You have a point. 10 of Wands. Burden. 7 of Swords. Fool. Emperor. Thief. Emperor does what he wants. President of Ukraine. So I'm just trying to get a better sense of the energy. Keep an eye on the Ukraine. Yeah. I wonder what the astrology is looking like for Ukraine, for NATO, for, yeah. That man needs a taster for all of his food and drink. Will Putin take over Ukraine? Effectively. King of Wands. He did it in America. King of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. No, this is still NATO getting in the way. This is still the West getting in the way. He wants the brushes. He wants the brushes, but no, they're getting in the way. He says that Putin thinks that the breakup of the Soviet Union was like the greatest catastrophe ever. And he wants it back. He wants it back. He wants it back. He wants it back. But no, getting in the way. The West getting in the way. All right, that's what I'm getting, but it's scary. And I would not, I feel, pray for the president of Ukraine, because Putin, according to these cards, what it feels like, what I know, entertainment only, but Michael Grant, yeah, I understand Putin wants a port on the Mediterranean, but yes, Michael Grant, the Ukraine will hold, but it will get ugly. Yeah. And I personally wouldn't want Putin to like have it out for me, like wanting to poison me. That would suck. So, yeah. Pray. All right, 118. 7. I think I can make it another 20. Actually, I can't. I have to step away for just a second. I've got to put more water in this humidifier because my eye's hurting. I'm so sorry about this. Talk amongst yourselves. I will be right back. It's just a little thing. It's just a okay. Now, yeah, drip water over everything. Oh, and I love this thing because it's just a whittle thing. I'll be right back. Hang on. Okay, sorry about that. It's not completely full, but this will do. And how much water am I going to drip on my desk? No. Okay. Oh, Nene. Are you doing? Okay. Yeah. All right. We're okay here. All right. The thing I like best about this humidifier, if I can get this thing up here. Can I get you up here or not? Not really. Maybe. There we go. Now it's working. I got it working, and all right, it'll just be just a few seconds more. Hang on, hang on. Oops. Crunch. Sorry. Okay. All right. We'll get there. We'll get there. And now that I'm here, actually, I could show you. Fix that. The best thing about this humidifier, yeah, I'll show you. I didn't sit down just to show you the cool thing about the humidifier, but since we're down here. Gomez. Thank you for the tea, Gomez. Anyway, I have my own smoke machine. we are going to do the mystical, to read on. I have a smoke machine. Anyway, all right. Put this down. Where's the doodad? Okay, got the doodad. Wow, you should just see it, just fountain of smoke. I'll put the little doodad back on and it'll focus it out. Okay, now my eye will stop hurting, hopefully. All right. Okay. I managed to get water everywhere. Michael Grant, I went drinking with a Russian hacker in Greece in 1995 up in Delphia, but abstained on the invite to St. Petersburg. Gomez? Did Autumn say Gomez? Yes, like Morticia Adams. Thank you, Gomez. Thank you for, because I used to drink tea or whatever, and it would have dry ice in it, and it would. So anyway, that helps. My eyes been bothering me. That helps a lot. So thank you for your patience with me. I really appreciate it. All right. Linda Kingsley saying, I see Putin gone after he is exposed to how much Russian tax money he spent. You'd think by now they would know. But, oh, by the way, for those of you who like these Land's End shirts that I wear, Black Friday sale. There's a really good sale on them today, apparently. Sarah sent me a message that instead of being like $32, they're like less than $20. So that's when I buy. I buy them when they go on sale. So, and I'm going to check to see if they have any more colors. And there might be a couple that I should probably replace. I'll have to go look. I'll have to go look when we're done. Yes, Lurch was their butler. You rang. Thing. Anyway, I should probably go back to the political questions. 125. Oh, this makes me crazy. This makes me crazy. All right, at 125. This is crazy making. You know what just happened with Kyle Rittenhouse, right? Right? While Kyle Rittenhouse walks free, a young woman in Pensacola, Florida, in a Pensacola, Florida suburb, is facing literally decades in jail for allegedly rigging the homecoming queen election. The link is in the description. I am not kidding you. So Bubba, her father Bubba, in his tux, could walk with her as homecoming queen. She herself is facing decades in prison. Kyle Rittenhouse, meeting with the ex-president, you know. Members of Congress want him as an intern. But over a rigged homecoming queen election, decades in prison. The link's in the description. I am not making this up. Yeah, I'd say our legal system is just a little bit messed up. Just a little. Flames coming out of the side of my head. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, small potatoes. Seven of Cups. Full. Page of Swords. Strength. It does actually feel like maybe a jury is going to be like, no. Decades? No. Because the mother, basically she and her mother are both on trial. And what they are accused of doing is using the computer system where students get their grades and assignments and things, and because the mother was some kind of administrator somewhere, she was using her administrative access to change to get some student information and then go in and cast ballots, the daughter herself or for her daughter or something like that. Decades in prison. They were saying something like 16 years or more. Really? Polly Wanda says a sprayed roach makes more sense than Marjorie Trader Green. Yeah, I'm not going to argue with that. Six of Pentacles. She's not going to get. I'm not getting. She's not going to get the full weight of this. But this is stupid. This is so stupid. This is a sort of truth and justice, and right now it's just hampered on both sides by this right-wing garbage. There are stronger laws in place about computer systems than there are about firearms. Boy. Yes, Don Gob, watch your wording, lovelies. We can't condone violence here. That is absolutely true. But I don't think that it's going to come down as hard. So at least there's that. Well, that was crazy making, but we've got some other stuff to read on still. A little bit more. 130. 130 and a bit. Oh, Roger Stone. Oh, yes. Let us delve into the histrionics. 130. Yeah.
You know how, I mean, I read on these people all the time. They're not my favorite. You know that. Roger Stone is his own particular brand of ick. And I can't think of someone right offhand who I read on who is more histrionic. It's more about the histrionics. It's more about, I mean, Trump's got the narcissistic thing, the victim. I'm the victim. I'm the biggest victim. I'm the biggest victim ever. No one's ever been treated worse than me. No president's ever been treated worse than me. Excuse you? Blah, blah, blah. But Roger Stone's version of this is, you know, that scene at the beginning of Ants, where the ant is walking along and the leaf just floats down and it just gently lands right in front of him, but he's in this line to get back to the nest, and it blocks his way. And he just looks at it and he just screams, "I'm lost!" You know? And so that's Roger Stone, and you know, every day ending in Y. Just a little thing, and it's why it's time. Total histrionics all the time. So reading on him is like, oh god. So Roger Stone, being Roger Stone, yes, Sheila from Inquisitor Darrow, his whining irritated me to no end. Yes. Don Gubb says Boo Boo's and Kitty wants out. Oh. Boo Boo's and Kitty can leave anytime he wants. My father and my brother-in-law were kind enough. They actually suggest. I wasn't even going to suggest it. I thought it would be a no-go. But we found out, and there we go. They put in a kitty door in the door. It's actually open. There isn't even like a flap. He can walk through anytime he wants. So anyway. Roger Stone says his troubles, ready for this, are all Mueller's fault. Really? None of your actions are, oh no, Mueller, huh? Forgetting that a fair chunk of the DOJ charges against him predate Mueller altogether. So the DOJ is, will his whining to the DOJ over his tax evasion charges do him any good? And I'm guessing, I didn't get a chance to look at the article, but I'm assuming that this is new. Roger Stone. Sheila says, no. Asa Volpe says, y'all, Boo Boo's and Kitty has a door. He just doesn't like the closed door. Yeah. Oh, Gary Atkins says he's primping before he goes out. Yes, I agree. Mueller is a good guy. Okay. Oh, gosh. Polywanda, again, I love your brain. Polywanda asks if Roger Stone bottled his beauty secret, would Steve Bannon buy it? Because I think he needs it. Hi. How you doing? How's things? We're reading on Roger Stone. You might not want to be here. He has really awful energy. Yes, he does. He has really awful energy. He's the sweetie. He's the sweetheart. Oh, you are the good boy. You sit in my lap? Sit in my lap if you want. Reading on Roger Stone, it's all histrionics and nonsense. Yes, it is all histrionics. Teresa Ford says Boo Boo's and Kitty is slightly inconvenienced. Uh-oh. Yes, Sandra. Boo Boo to the rescue. Hello, precious. Hello, good boy. All right, Roger Stone. Roger Stone. Oh, you're leaving. Oh. Electra Storm says, I still can't believe I was in the same flight as Stone on JetBlue. He wasn't in first class either. Really?
Is he does he look different in person? Sheila's is pretty kitty. Thank you. 9 of Swords. Oh, of course he's worried. Of course, the card for the reading is emotion. Good grief. I'm a water sun, water moon, water Mars. And I could be wrong, but I don't think I'm as emotional as he is. Dear great Gussie. Queen of Cups. Death. 2 of Pentacles. King of Wands. 3 of Pentacles. So is this new? Are these new charges? Because this is Trump can't save you. This is Trump plan. But under the Democrats, it's not going to go well. Under Trump, you were pardoned. Under the Democrats, you're done. You're toast. The heaving in the center, the upset, the heck. All right, I need to grab the Roger Stone. Okay, here's the link. Link is in the description box. Sandra's saying it's all new. Yeah, October 25th. The Trump whisperer says that Mueller's prosecution nearly bankrupted him, even though the new case against him centers on charges that predate his earlier trial. So this case would never have been brought if it didn't involve Roger Stone. Oh gosh, these people, they talk about themselves in third person. Do they not realize how creepy that is? Seriously? So begins the MAGA diehard Roger Stone's long-awaited response to a lawsuit. The Justice Department filed 7 months ago accusing him and his wife of evading tax payments and defrauding the U.S. government. So he didn't even have to respond for 7 months? Are you kidding me? The opening line tops an 11-page denial, which Stone's lawyers filed in Florida, the same day congressional investigators subpoenaed Stone in connection to his involvement in January 6. Couple faces federal civil charges related to $2 million in unpaid taxes. Why are those not federal criminal charges? As well as an allegedly fraudulent real estate deal. Prosecutors say was designed to shelter assets. Hang on. Why? Okay, I'm sorry. If you or I didn't pay $2 million in taxes, I hope I look good in orange because I'd be in prison. You'd be in prison. What do you mean federal civil trial? What the heck? Michael Grant says civil fraud versus criminal fraud are prosecuted by separate divisions. Okay, that's cool. But where's the criminal fraud side? All right, Roger Stone, what's going to happen to you? Unbelievable. 10 of Swords. It's not going to go well for him. But of course, it's the worst thing ever in the storm. It's not just a storm. The sky is black. Oh, gosh. Jeez. I write fiction, and things aren't as dramatic as Roger Stone is. Page of Wands. 8 of Cups. 10 of Wands. 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Pay the money. Pay the money. Evidence. They have the information. They got you dead to rights. So pay the money. That's all I'm getting. Yes, Linda Kingsley, he is a diva. Yes. I call him a drama king. People say drama queens. Oh boy. To be honest, I honestly have yet to meet a drama queen who is as bad as the worst drama kings I've run across. Just saying. Just my experience. I'm not saying they don't exist. I'm just saying, dear Grey Gussie. Polly Wanda says, how many devils can dance on Roger Stone's pinhead? Yeah, they're all pinheads. Yeeks. He's going to owe them a lot of money. That's what I've got. Now, why isn't he going to prison for it like everybody else would? Why isn't he going to prison for it? Hello? Eight of Swords. Well, that feels like a card of prison. Nine of Swords. Knight of Swords. Strength. There may be criminal charges coming. I don't know why they would do one, not the other, or if one counteracts the other. I don't know. But this is... That's Roger Stone in prison. That's worry. Him being worried. This is aggressive law enforcement. And the strength behind it, pushing it even. Yeah, you're toast. All right. So the role of Roger Stone, played by Oswald Cobblepot, he's I guess he's being sent back to Arkham Asylum. All right, can I sneak in one more? Let me see if I've got two left. If I hurry, I can do both. They're very important to me. I don't want you guys to think your questions aren't important, or I wouldn't try to get them all in. So, Alyssa, I was asking, will Elaine Chow file a slander and defamation lawsuit against Donald Trump for the anti-ethnic rhetoric that he used against her in the media? I see. She doesn't need the money. Yes, Jeff Sitzman, clanking armor, please. Elaine Chow. Wow. Her energy is focused elsewhere. Four of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Nine of Wands, Eight of Wands. She got a lot of it. She gets a lot of racist garbage. But this feels like the people who would really go after Trump don't have, like, they could really gain something from it. They could really hurt Trump. It feels like she's got so much money and so much going on that she's just above it. Yes, Linda Kingsley. She believes she's above it. That's what I'm picking up. She's got stuff to do. He's awful, whatever. I got stuff to do. That's what I'm getting. But I definitely did want to get to this question. Last one for today at 1:45. 1 hour and 45 minutes in. A court has ordered MGM to release some behind-the-scenes footage from The Apprentice. Not released, though. Not released like to the public. But this is movement. There is a fraud case against Junior, Ivanka, and Eric. I would have thought also Trump himself. But Basically, links in the description. What it's saying is that during The Apprentice, there was some kind of fraud, potential fraud, some kind of scheme, some kind of businessy thing. And apparently they would even have like contestants on The Apprentice, like create a commercial for this business venture and doing things about this business venture, pushing this business venture. And apparently there is a fraud case saying that investors were misled. And the judge has ordered, because that the relevant Apprentice outtakes can be viewed in a private room wherever they're stored, on looking to show proof that the Trumps were pushing this particular fraud. But that means they still exist. Those tapes are still out there. And this is a case I hadn't even heard of. So will the Apprentice outtakes? Will the Trumps get in trouble for this fraud? I'm getting Fool, Trump felt like he could do whatever he wanted. Surprise. Knight of Cups. Hermit. Six of Swords. Eight of Wands. Four of... Oh, gosh. They're going to drag it out. Someone's trying to bring something against them. We have to look at this. We have to travel to go see it. And then they're just going to drag this out, drag this out, drag this out. They're going to fight, fight, fight. How's the trial going to go? And then I want to ask about the Apprentice tapes. Eight of Wands. Going, going, going. Queen of Swords. Fool. Four of Swords. I don't know if this is going to go so well for the people bringing this case. I keep just getting the same card for the ending, which is legal silence. This isn't a card of victory or celebration or anything. It's just dead. But what about the Apprentice tapes? What about the Apprentice outtakes and the Apprentice tapes? Sheila Inquisitive Terror saying a pause. Okay, could be. It's not usually my card for a pause, but it could be things going quiet as a tomb for a while. I'm just not getting good energy. Have a great day, Teresa. So what about the Apprentice tapes? Oh, so many. Magician. Brunette protecting them. Six of Cups. It was a simpler time, back before we knew the extent of Trump's 7 deadly sins, being the walking embodiment of all 7 deadly sins. 9 of Wands, 4 of Cups. Those were the days. Fighting, fighting, fighting to keep them hidden. Refusal. There might be some more legal stuff. when we see the Apprentice outtakes. I was hoping Bezos was getting hold of them and he would think, hey, I can make lots of money if I release these on Amazon Prime. Nine of Swords. Don't worry. There's Trump the man, the world, what he really thought behind the scenes. I'm not getting strong energy on this one. Communication. Page of Cups. Yeah, okay. Chariot. All right, we'll see them eventually. Yeah, we'll see them eventually. All right. All right, that's going to do it for me for today. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. And, good, sweetheart. You're okay. You're okay. Come here. Oh, nice getting down. Okay. That's going to do it for me for today, but I will be back here tomorrow. I'm here 365 days of the year at noon Chicago time. It is 2:01 here in Chicago. At 4 o'clock, I will be over on Book Art Media to do creative sprints. And, sorry, I was trying to see if there's something in the chat that was, yes, okay, great. Don't forget tomorrow night for long-suffering patrons. It is our monthly get-together. So, I was thinking we might have to delay it until next Saturday, but no, we're gonna do it tomorrow night because it's supposed to be tomorrow night. So, let's get together for a couple of hours for patrons, and we just talk about anything other than politics, really. And it's usually a lot of fun. But that's tomorrow for patrons. That's tomorrow evening from 8 to 10 p.m. Chicago time. But I will definitely be back here tomorrow at noon, and then Sunday at noon, and Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, and on and on and on, including Christmas Day. I'm always here for you. Thank you. All right, take care. Have a wonderful rest of your day. There are good days ahead.